Hi everyone, hope you're doing well and welcome to a new video. Before we get into today's topic, I would like to thank you very much for tuning in once again. You have no idea how much it means to me and how awesome it is that you guys keep coming back. Also, I would like to kindly ask if you can share, subscribe, and if you can and want, make a contribution to this channel, to this content via buymeacoffee.com. I will leave all the information in the link down below. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the ride. Okay, so Superman and Lois recently kicked off its second season, a few weeks ago actually. This is one of the hottest TV shows right now on the DC front. And the first season actually was one of the best of all the current CW and HBO hero universe that was born within the Arrowverse. And just to give you a little bit of context, in the show we get to see how Clark Kent and Lois Lane are dealing with parenthood, being responsible for two teen young boys at the same time that they're trying to save the world together. Their sons are Jonathan Kent and Jordan Kent, and the kids, because they have to move back to Smallville, they also have to live with the struggles of starting a new high school, a new life, a new adventures, and some surprises here and there. Big spoilers ahead, one of the siblings has superpowers just like Clark Kent, just like his father, and that is Jordan, who is the youngest of the two of them. Now, while learning how to use his new powers, Jordan also falls in love with Sarah. A girl named Sarah, who is Lana Lang's eldest daughter. In season 1, we get to see them falling in love, and they both start a relationship. And that's the last thing we see of them. And in the second season, we see them reunite after she has been away for a summer camp. But things are a bit off with Sarah. Now, this season has 3 episodes so far, so there are a lot of things that are still about to happen, that are still about to go down. And while this is not actually part of the main plot of the show, at least that we know of right now or at the moment, I do want to take a few minutes to talk about this one particular topic that's pretty much eating me up a lot. Especially after some comments that I've been reading online. In the second episode, Sarah tells Jordan, or confesses to Jordan, the truth about why she's being so distant, why she's so off, and as it turns out, it's all because she kissed a girl during summer camp and claimed it didn't mean anything. Of course, Jordan, he got upset over her cheating, as I imagine anyone would, reasonably speaking, but still wants to find a way to impress her, or, to get over it, to try to get back things to normal. Thus far, that's how things are between the two of them, between the couple. So, why do I want to talk about this topic alone? Why am I so fixated on this, you might ask? Or, well, maybe you don't, but the comments the show is getting because of this really irk me. Look, I'm sure nobody likes to be cheated. Yet I keep reading really mean things about Sarah and her actions and her doings. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that what she did was a good call, but then again, when do we do everything perfectly in real life? When do we do everything by the book? I'm not justifying it, I'm really not. But with this type of situations, the ethical way is just not as easy as they paint it to be. It's just like saying that either we're all good or we're all bad. And the reality is far from it. It's not really like that in real life. We're just humans. We're just trying to do our best, but we're not perfect, and we make mistakes along the way. And Sarah actually did the brave thing by telling the truth. How many shows or movies have we seen where the person who cheats or who cheated is trying to keep it a secret until it no longer can be a secret? So, actually, kudos to Sarah for doing that, doing the brave thing, the right thing by telling him what she did, that it was wrong. And think about it. If you were in that situation, how would you have handled it? And don't give me that I would have never cheated on in the first place to put myself in a situation like that, because come on, really? The idea of being teenagers is to get to experience who we are, who we want to be, our sexuality, and do all of the things that will shape the person of tomorrow. And guess what? Even the person of tomorrow will continue to experiment and fail, and so on and so forth until the rest, for the rest of our lives. So why are we being so judgy of Sarah's doing, or because of what Sarah did? I really would like to understand that. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. She's human. She made a mistake. She acknowledged it. And she is actually trying to communicate. She's trying to communicate with Jordan about it, which is, in my opinion, the healthiest way to deal with it, to make amends. So, is it because the fact that she kissed a girl that, and we're not satisfied how queer people are being portrayed in TV shows or fictions? I guess, yeah, that'll piss me off too, But in reality, queer or not, Sarah is still human. It doesn't matter her sexuality. Just because she happens to like girls too, it doesn't mean that she's exempt of cheating. Now, there's this problem too with the whole cheating situation. I don't really like, which is, and I could be wrong here, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but this is just what I think. Which is the fact that if things were the other way around, I'm pretty certain that the fandom would be more forgiving. Imagine this. Jordan is the cheater. He comes forward and tries to make things right by Sarah. Could you honestly tell me people wouldn't be all like, but he made a mistake and he's trying to do the right thing. Give him a break, poor guy. Why is it that when it comes to men, we're more inclined to forgive, especially if he's kind or he's nice and sweet, but if a girl is nice and sweet as well, and tries to do right by her partner, we're not so forgiving, or is the worst thing that could possibly happen? I believe there is a bit of a double standards here that I don't particularly share nor like seeing, especially in comments. And sure, I've never been a fan of Jordan. That's the reality of it all. But nobody deserves to be cheated. That's another reality. And not even him. All the same, nobody should also get a death penalty for cheating. I mean, I know it hurts and it's a really not good situation to put your partner in. But if they're trying to do better, especially if they're trying to do better like Sarah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Honestly, at this point, I would much rather have the girl she kissed show up in Smallville and starting a relationship with Sarah than having Jordan trying to say things like he wants to marry her. Bro, like, what the F? Anyway, just a quick few thoughts on that, and that's it for today. It's just a little rant. That's it. Hope you enjoyed today's episode 4. I'm looking forward to see what happens how this issue develops throughout the season, how things will unfold. Not just with this, but the main plot as well, and everything, you know, that they said that they were gonna do, like Doomsday coming to town, and apparently we were a little catfished, or we were, you know, but I'm confident that maybe we'll see, you know, Doomsday. We just have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next video. Take care.